Today we will learn how we can add a chip inside our app, okay? First of all, what is a chip? Well, a chip is a feature that will help you enhance your user experience, okay? So let's say, for example, we are building this app, okay? And we want to tell our user what this button is for, okay? So as you can see, what we can do, we can simply add this on chip, okay? And with this, our users know, they know what this button is for, okay? They know that this button is for saving this image as favorite, okay? So a chip can greatly improve the quality of your app, okay? By telling a user what a feature is for, okay? Because as developers, our end goal is to let the user know exactly how to use our app, okay? So as I said, in this video, we will see step by step how we can accomplish this result. Okay, here we have our initial setup, okay? Nothing crazy, okay? So what I do here, I simply added this image, okay? And I also added this button, okay? So right now when we tap on this button, nothing happen, okay? We just toggle this on is click variable, okay? So nothing crazy, okay? So our goal, as we said, our goal is to add this chip, okay? And I forgot to mention that this video is about inline chip, okay? And in the following videos, we will see other type of chip, okay? But for the sake of this video, we will implement an inline chip, okay? So what is the first thing to do? Okay, the first thing for us to do is to create a chip, okay? So here, what we can do, we can create a new struct here, and we will call it inline chip. And here, as you can see, we get an error. Why? Because we need to import this, okay? We need to import this chip. So what we can do, after this import SwiftUI, what we can do, we can add another import. And the name of this import is TipKit, okay? And now normally our error should go away. Okay, perfect. So now our previous error went away, but now we have to conform to this chip protocol because this chip is a protocol, okay? And each chip, okay, needs a title and a message, okay? And I think we can even provide only a title, okay? Because as you can see, the message can be nullable, okay? So we need at least a title. So let's do that. If we click on this and we hit on this fix, okay, as you can see, the only thing that is required is this title, okay? And here, for a title, as we can see from the finish up, okay, for a title, what we want this text with save as a favorite. Okay, perfect. Now that we have this inline chip with our title, okay, what is the next thing for us to do? Well, the next thing for us to do is to come to our view, and what we want to create an instance of our inline chip. And now that we have an instance of this, what we want to do, we want to come down here, and as you can see here, I have a V stack, okay? And this is the reason why I was talking about this inline chip, okay? Because when we are building an inline chip, we want to add this chip inside our code, okay? So we want to add it inside this V stack, okay? Because this chip will be part of our code, okay? It will be a part of our app, okay? Of our app structure, okay? So that's the reason why we call it inline chip, okay? And as I said, in the following videos, we will see other type of chip, okay? So just for the sake of this video, what we should keep in mind is an inline chip is a chip that is part of our app structure, okay? So just keep that in mind. So with that said, what we want to do, before this button, inside this vista, before this button, what we want to do, we want to come here and we want to create a chip view. And here, as you can see, the first thing we need to provide a chip, okay? And guess what? We have an instance of this here. So what we can do, we can simply copy this and put it here, okay? Now the next thing we want to provide this on arrow H. And for us, we want it to be at the bottom of our chip, okay? And now because we have this, you might say normally we are supposed to see it, okay? Because here we have a V stack, okay? And inside this vista, we added this tip view, okay, and this button, okay. But how come is it that we only see this button and we don't see this tip view? Well, in order for us to see this tip view, what we need to do, we need to do one more thing, okay. So if we go to this on app, yeah, what we need to do, we need to initialize all of our tips, okay. So yeah, we need to call this init, and inside this init, what we want to do, we want to set up our tips, okay. So yeah, we can call this setup tips, okay, which is gonna to be a function. And of course we don't have this, so what we want to do, yeah, we want to create a private function, and the name of our function is setup tips. And now this function can throw an error, okay. Now inside this function, what we want to do, we simply want to call this tips.configure, and that's all we have to do, okay, in order for us to initialize all of our tips, okay. And here we have an error because we need to import, okay, as we did before. And inside this init, okay, because this function can throw an error, okay, what we want to do, yeah, inside this init, what we want to do a do catch, okay, and we want to move this inside our do, okay. And in case we have any error, what we want to do, we simply want to print it. Okay, perfect. And here we are also missing this try, and I think normally everything should be okay now, okay. So here what we did, we simply initialize this, okay, because SwiftUI requires us to set this, okay, inside this app level. So once we have this, normally if we go back to our content view, now we are supposed to see our tip view. Let's see, okay. And as you can see, okay, because our initialization is correct, okay, now we are able to see this, okay. And right now it does not look like a finished app, okay. So let's work on it, because right now we only have a title, okay. So what we want to do, we want to go back to this inline tip, okay, and we want to add something else. And here we will add our message. And for our message, what we want, we obviously want a text, and inside this this is the text we want, okay. So what I'm gonna to do, I'm simply gonna to copy and paste, okay, from a finished app. So I can copy this and paste it here. Okay, perfect. And as you can see, we have our message, okay. And I think the last thing we want to do, we want to add this icon, okay. So in order to do that, it's extremely simple. So what we want to do, we want to call this image, and here the name of the image we want is star.cycle. And as you can see, we have our icon, okay. But yeah, I don't like this blue color. So what we can do, we can come on this tip view, okay, and we can change the color. So here for the tint, the color we want is this yellow, and normally you're supposed to change this color. Okay, perfect. And everything is working perfectly, okay. And right now, okay, if we launch this app right now, if we tap here, okay, on this X button, this tip will disappear, and we will never be able to see it again, which is exactly what we want, okay. But what we also want, we want to say that, okay, if we also tap on this button, okay, we want to dismiss this tip view, okay, because if we tap on it, that means a user already read this, okay, and we can dismiss this, okay, because we don't need it anymore, okay. So what we can do inside this button, okay, what we want to do, we want to call this inline tip, okay, and we want to dismiss it, okay. And the way to do it, we can call this invalidate, okay, and here we need to provide a reason, okay. So here the reason is this action has already been performed, okay. And right now, because of this, if we tap on this button, our tip is supposed to go away, okay, to just vanish, okay. So that's it for this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. If that's the case, can you please like this video? And in the next video, we'll see how we can add another type of tip, okay. So take care. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.